Mornington Peninsula, we live with an administrative identity crisis. The state Labor government's official tourism site lists us as one of Victoria's beautiful regions to visit, but then when it comes to tax time, we are on par with St Kilda Road. The Allan Labor government treats the peninsula as metro for revenue and regional for responsibility. We've got regional buses running every half hour and a diesel-powered single-track train that runs every hour or two. But we get metro-style taxes that arrive with terrifying punctuality. Our businesses pay the metropolitan rate of payroll tax of 4.85%, nearly 4 times the 1.21% rate that applies to eligible businesses in Geelong. That single difference accounts for an estimated $225 million more in payroll tax paid by the peninsula every year. We also cop the cladding rectification levy and the metropolitan planning levy, neither of which apply to Geelong due to our metro classification. And despite shouldering a much larger proportion of Victoria's influxes of tourists, we get taxed more as a result of the government's short-stay levy. We are taxed like a city, but funded like an afterthought. Last week, the Committee for Frankston and the Mornington Peninsula released its 2026 benchmarking report, comparing our region of the Peninsula and Frankston to the comparable region of Geelong and Queenscliff on the other side of the bay. What it showed is the scale of imbalance in state government investment. Across the last 3 state budgets, Geelong received about $4.2 billion in capital investment, compared with just $1.8 billion for the Frankston-Mornington Peninsula region. That works out to be $14,400 per person in Geelong, compared with just $5,600 on the peninsula. The current by-election in the state seat of Nepean, which falls within my electorate, is a chance to give the Allan government a healthy and loud reminder that they need to pay attention to our region. Every day I'm not here, I'm out on the streets with our Liberal candidate for Nepean, Anthony Marsh, with whom I've worked for years as our mayor. He will be a passionate and persistent advocate for our area in the state parliament within a future Wilson coalition government. It's not enough that we pay high payroll tax, Airbnb tax and contribute billions in tourism, agriculture and hospitality. In the eyes of Jacinta Allan's Labor government, we are an easy target for tax grabs. Now that Labor has run out of money, it's coming after yours. It's time for a fairer classification, fairer land tax and a government that remembers the peninsula is part of Victoria, not its ATM.
Authorised by Zoe McKenzie, Liberal Party, Somerville.